Hello, friends. It is the 12th of December. Oh my gosh, so much going on in the Mary Kay world and in your world as well, I'm sure. I don't know if you're an early shopper or a late shopper, early decorator, late decorator, whatever. We all have full plates. So thank you so much for the gift of your time for Soaring Eagles Live tonight. I'm going to turn it right over to Miss Ange for our announcements, and then Miss Susie and Miss Carrie are our guest speakers for the evening. They recently had opportunity. They earned some time with a Mary Kay legend, and her name was Jennifer Cook. She was Mary Kay, the lady's best friend for most of her life, actually. And she's just darling. She ran the Mary Kay Museum for many years. So she's like a living history of the culture and the journey of Mary Kay, the lady, and also the company. So Suze and Carrie have graciously prepared some great information for us from that call. And Susie, Carrie, they are really the stars of the next half hour or so. I will hop back on and do Queens at the end. So I'm gonna mute out and take it away, Ange. And then how about we hear from Suze or Carrie? Do you have a strong preference on who wants to share first? Who has
Susan can go first.
Okay. So she either just graciously handed you the ball or threw you under the bus, however you feel about that. Perfect. So I guess we'll go and Susie, Carrie, and then I will hop back on and recognize our queens. In the meantime, I will be taking notes. So thank you so much, Soaring Eagles. Here we go.
Hi, everyone. Are you feeling defeated or down? Well, I have the schedule for you of times that you can come and get inspiration and love. First, daily $1 million message. If you are not listening to it, you really need to take the time. It is so worth your couple minutes every day for that. Mondays and Fridays at 7:30, there is a mover and shakers conference call. Now, twice a week, that just sounds wonderful to me. And if you want to come have lunch at Wednesday at noon and do a weekly check-in to see if you're on track, what your successes were, and what you're looking for help for, that is between 12 and 12:30 on Wednesday. 8 p.m. on Wednesday night, we do book club with Rise. Every Saturday morning, 9 a.m., coffee chat on Zoom. And every Sunday at 8:30, Soaring Eagle Live here. We have some special things coming up. If you do not know where you are for Star Quarter, you need to get with Jen and find out, because you might be really, really close. That is going to end Wednesday, the 15th. So also Wednesday is the deadline for pre-pink. Super, super cute headbands this time. So you can do a twofer at this time, do your pre-pink and your star all at once, get all these prizes coming your way. Also, if you do get your star or you have your current red, on the 18th, which is Saturday, there's going to be a holiday consignment crawl, girls' night out. There's going to be shopping, dinner, time with girlfriends, photo shoot, all the fun stuff coming up. And then we got even more coming in January. We have the 7th and 8th is Ignite. So if you are not ready for inspiration, oh, it is coming to you this month. All right, thanks. And I hope you have a great month. And Susie, it's all you.
Wow, that is a hard act to follow. Look at you go. That was awesome. So I was privileged and blessed to be able to hear Jennifer Cook speak. And as Jen was saying, she was Mary Kay's assistant. She was the director of Mary Kay Foundation and the museum. She's done so much for the company. She has retired, but is blessing the consultants with her presence and just sharing stories about Mary Kay. And I've heard a lot over the years, but there was some stories that I hadn't heard. And it's just, it just reminds you that anyone can do this business, and that just to be grateful for everything that the opportunities that we have. The big thing, a couple things that I got was just to give. You know, Christmas comes once a year, but it doesn't have to stop there. Just keep giving of the 12 months of Christmas. And that just, God's timing is perfect. I did Mary Kay for 10 years, took a break with life, and I'm back in it. And I've been in for about a year and a half. And I thought I'd be further this time, but I know that God's timing is perfect. Just like with Mary Kay lived her life. She had a full career and retired, then built this business. That is just phenomenal. And it just, I heard that loud and clear watching the Zoom, that it's God's timing, you know, and what he wants for us. And there's a reason why I'm not a director right now. My school year has been insane. So I know there's a reason, and I'm trusting in his timing. There was a story that Jennifer told about the Mary Kay company in China, and how Mary Kay is big on supporting charities, and our Mary Kay Foundation focuses on cancers that affect women in the fight against domestic violence. And in China, the company there is supporting a little school, and they went and did a luncheon with them, and the girls there was like a smorgasbord of food like crazy, and the girls just sat there eating their little bowl of rice. And somebody went over to him, was like, "You can have all of this food." And they were like, "No, the meat is for the boys." First part of me was like, "What?" You know, but then it dawned on me, I was raised that way too. I am a dairy farmer's daughter, and I was raised, it's for the boy. So I think that has kind of impacted me, and that not everything is for me. It's the smorgasbord is there, but it's not necessarily for me. And that's a wrong way to think. And I think that's what Mary Kay has helped me realize. I can have it all. You can have it all, because we are worth it. We are enough. And sometimes we overshadow God's plan for us by thinking we can't have it because we're a girl, or we can't have it because we're not smart enough, or I'm not good in math, or I'm not worth it, or I'm damaged goods. But we can, because God changed all of that for us. The meeting today also affirmed that just to do those little things and to keep giving, sending Christmas cards, sending birthday cards. I had a necklace that I wore for a long time when I was in my darkest hour. And I have a friend that I've met, she's a client, and she's going through a dark hour. And God laid it on my heart to send that to her. And so I cleaned it up and put it in a nice pretty box and sent it. And she called me in tears. And I just thought, oh, I'll just give it, no big deal. But to her, it meant the world. And again, it just reminds me that the littlest things that we can do for others can totally turn their lives around, and we won't even realize it. The last thing I wanted to make sure to mention is that through the Zoom today, it just reminded me that the little things that you do consistently create success. And the reason why, do you have bookings? If not, why? Are you calling? I haven't had a career chat in several months. And I'm looking and I'm going, I don't have any new partners. All my partners are going away. What's going on? Oh, I haven't asked. So it's just in those daily actions that those are the small things again that add up to the big successes. So it was just a super powerful Zoom and just an opportunity to hear fabulous stories about Mary Kay and how she was such a woman of integrity and grace and giving, and she was genuine. She was the true deal, and something to aspire to. That's it.
Oh, thanks, Susie. Now I get to follow both of them. So I too was blessed to be able to share the Pink Power Hour with Jennifer Cook. I got to watch the replay because I had a previous commitment that day, but one thing Jen had asked me was, how did it feel to achieve this? I think I have achieved it 3 months in a row, and I'm not bragging at all. In September, when Jen sent me the thing, I'm pretty sure it was September, and she's like, yeah, you got the Pink Power Hour. I'm like, what? I didn't even know I did that. So I have told John, like, I just let my business work itself. And I just, in my actions, I speak, and I don't want to be an over the top pushy type salesperson. So that is not how I approach my business. But for November, I knew I was close, and I was like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. So I was really excited, and I actually worked to get my Pink Power Hour for November. But these are really super cool because you get to sit in on meeting with women who have been in the business for several years, and they have so much knowledge to share with us. Some of the takeaways that I took from this. So Jennifer shared a lot of little nuggets about Mary Kay. She worked in Mary Kay for 45 years. That is mind blowing because as one of the gals had mentioned to Jennifer, she's like, nobody does that kind of commitment nowadays. It's like, who can give me the better dollar or the better benefits? So there's no commitment. So that in itself was like, wow, that is so cool that she committed to Mary Kay. But some of the things she had shared about Mary Kay never preached. Mary Kay was a strong woman of faith. She built the company on the golden rule: first your faith, then your family, then your career. And that is still today true, how the company runs itself on the golden rule. And she shared that Mary Kay never preached. She just lived her Christian life, and that is how she shared it with you. Mary Kay also said, as Susie kind of touched upon, satisfaction comes from giving. So the more you give, and I can attest to that too personally in my life, the more you give, the more you feel satisfied. And Mary Kay was also big on changing the world and believed that one person can make a difference. And so, like, for us ladies, if we make a difference in one woman's life, it may not matter to the world, but it mattered to that woman. It's kind of like that, I want to say not starfish story. You know, the little boy walking along the beach, and he's picking up the starfish and tossing them in. And a gentleman says, "Why are you doing that? You're wasting your time." And he's like, to me, for that one starfish, it made a difference. It's made a difference. So yeah. Yep. And then there are some things that I really cued in on how it could be implemented and impact my business. And a few of those were, she shared that Mary Kay was a no drama person. And I've heard this before, and I've actually said it a couple of times to my children. You cannot control the way another person acts. If there's some drama going on, you cannot control the way that person is acting, but you can control the way you react and you handle yourself. And so Mary Kay would if there was some, oh, her, what she would say if someone would come to her complaining about someone, she would just say to them, we need to keep our eyes on the married, no, sorry, got lost in my notes. You know, all that you send into the lives of others comes back to your own. So if you're just going to go around complaining and putting other people down, that's what you're going to get back. But if you're going to go around encouraging, supporting, lifting up people, that's what you're going to get back. Another thing, and since I know Susie, I think the majority of us girls work in professional settings. For me, appearance, even before I was in a professional setting, appearance has always been important to me. And another thing that she had touched upon was Mary Kay fashion. Why was it important? Someone had asked her, why was it important to Mary Kay how we dress and present ourselves? And she said that when Mary Kay had started her business, the direct sales profession didn't have the reputation it has today. It kind of had a poor reputation. So it was very important to Mary Kay that we look professional. That was one of her main teachings in the early years of the company. When you are representing Mary Kay, you have to be professional. She had seen in other companies what a detriment it had been because their staff had looked very unprofessional. And I, even before I really kind of knew that rule or strong suggestion, if you will, it was important to me. I cannot be out shopping and say, oh, you are so cute. I sell Mary Kay. I would love to treat a pamper session. Have my hair be all dirty, ratty, and wearing sweats. And she's looking at me and she's like, you sell Mary Kay, really? No, if you're going to be representing Mary Kay, you have to look the part. No, I don't always wear a skirt. I do wear dress pants, and sometimes I wear sweatpants, but I'm not going to walk up to someone in sweatpants and no mascara and be like, hey, I sell Mary Kay, let me treat you to a little pamper session. You need to represent what you're selling. So that's always been important to me, even before Mary Kay. And then one story that she shared that cracked me up. This was hilarious. She had said Mary Kay was very conscientious about health, and she would share with everyone about nutrition and everything. Hence, how we give back to women's cancer. And she had shared that herself, and I think it was two other ladies, had gone out to lunch with Mary Kay, and Mary Kay had, before they ordered, given her nutrition talk. And so when the waitress came, the three ladies, they ordered a turkey sandwich, a salad, and a Diet Coke. And then when the waitress asked Mary Kay about what she would like to order, with a twinkle in her eye, she said, she ordered a hamburger, French fries, and a chocolate shake. And she proceeded to slurp that chocolate shake while they were having their lunch. And that so cracked me up. I love getting to know people through personal stories. And I thought that was so funny. And I wanted to share it with you girls if you missed it. So yes, those were all my good little nuggets and fun little nuggets that I took away from the Pink Power Hour of November.
And now I totally want to eat a hamburger. Thanks for that. Oh my gosh. You guys, applause to you. Thank you all so much for sharing and making this Zoom so fabulous. And okay, so I'm moving, so my life is in boxes, and I'm looking around going, where the heck is my Kleenex? Because Susie's making me cry on the Zoom. My Kleenex is in a box somewhere. I'm going to need to go buy more Kleenex because I cannot function and do Mary Kay without some Kleenex. Oh my gosh, that was just wonderful. And just a reminder for everyone, if you are catching the replay, the way that you earn the Power Hour each month is by doing 600 wholesale the previous month. So this is a beautiful thing that is not available to everyone in Mary Kay, by the way. This is an exclusive invite because I participate with a group of directors who do a Bible study, and they happen to be very well connected, and they graciously share these opportunities with us. So every month that you do a 600, you get a goodie from the company. You're welcome. It puts you on target for being a star consultant. Oh, more goodies from the company. And you have access to the power call. By the way, you guys, how stinking cute are those earrings this time around? I know. Let's show the earring love. They just get cuter and cuter. Those little heart ones with the big pearls on the back from last month or the month before, dude, those are my jam. Those are my go-to like frequently. I love them. So Mary Kay, just brilliant. I mean, you got to track your stuff. And as Suze was mentioning, you have to do the work, but Mary Kay literally structures it so you can have multiple wins. So I will tell you that if tracking is not your strong suit, and when Suze was talking about, these things that we say to ourselves in our heads about like, I'm not good at math, I need to get over that, because that was true of me. And will that ever be my natural giftedness? No. But sometimes you need to suck it up, buttercup, and get over your dang self and track stuff, because that is being a big girl and running a business. So I will tell you that once I missed a very big bonus as a director because I came in short by like $50. And I just missed it. And I'm like, that cost me probably $1,000 that did not go into my family budget because I neglected that detail. So what was my point on that? I don't know. Track your numbers, do the hard things. Mary Kay is like very much a buffet where you can winner, chicken dinner with the dessert. So I get to recognize our queens, and I also like to recognize birthdays. We do not have any birthdays this week. Oh, just kidding. We did not celebrate there. We didn't have any. Give me a second. Look at my list. Just kidding. We do have a couple birthdays coming up. So happy birthday early to Miss Casey, Diara, Allison, Bev, Betsy, and Dakota. I think you guys will be having a birthday before our next little powwow. So happy birthday to you all. All right, let me recognize our queens real quick. And here we go. Oh, just kidding. One more announcement before we do that. I don't know if you guys caught this fun thing that we are doing this month, but I am doing fill a stocking, just giving away some stuff. So check out the on a Soaring Eagles team page, the announcements, filling a stocking. So for every face that you guys see, I am putting something in a stocking for customers and stocking for consultants. So as you guys were sending me your stats, I'm like, Kim saw some faces this week. Susie saw some faces. Carrie saw a face. So you guys, I'm building that stocking. And please be promoting that to your clients, because I want to give away some stuff and I just think it's fun. And I'm putting myself in the contest as well. So I could win my own dang stocking. Very excited. So it was just kind of a fun thing that I threw in there, and I didn't know if you guys had that on your radar. So keep sending me your faces, promote it to your clients. Hopefully that will inspire people to book with you because they could win the stocking. I think it's fun. All right, drum roll. Our queen of sharing might just be the person who realized she hasn't been sharing and got back on the ball. Susie Sweet. I love it. And wait a sec. Oh, there we go. Our queen of bookings. While she was busy sharing, she also is sharing the gift of her time and getting some bookings. Susie Sweet. All right, drum roll. Queen of faces would be the lady who had a rocking, amazing, super duper, hundreds of dollars. Okay, literally $738 in sales. I know her exact numbers. Congratulations, Miss Kim Evans. That made you the queen of faces and also items. That is a pretty good day's work. So congratulations to our queens this week. Congratulations to all our birthday babes. And thank you again so much for being on here. I love sharing all this great MK love with you. And now I am going to sign off and go find some Kleenex because I still really need to do that. Love you guys. Thank you.